Hey guys, this is Jeremy with GamerTel.com and welcome to the new and improved PlayStation Home. PlayStation Home version 2.0 is what I'm going to refer to it as. It has been updated. The old Central Plaza has been destroyed and replaced with this futuristic society of, well, it kind of looks like something Apple would do. There's so many different things going on here. Look, we've got crazy music playing, we've got glass floors, we've got water under the glass floors. I don't know if there's sharks that's in the water under the glass floors, but hey, why not throw some sharks in there? This new PlayStation Home is Sony's effort to make home more gaming oriented. Instead of being just this social place in which you can play games if you want, it's really going to become a gaming destination where you can socialize if you want. It's just all part of this whole big rebranding, and this hub space is the very first example of that. I'm staring at a game right now called Cogs that not only gets your attention and says, hey, there's a game here, it also helps to kick off some objectives that you can complete and get items for. And that leads us to the activity board. The activity board has some quests that you can choose to take throughout PlayStation Home. They have end dates, and some of the quests have prerequisites. They have requirements that you have to complete before you can actually go ahead and do it. So if I can just go back to the very first screen I was at, you can see the quest that I'm currently doing now is called Take It All In Ferris Wheel. So I have to go over to where the Ferris wheel is and do something there, and I will complete that quest. And I could not have done that without completing the very first quest, which involved completing a game of Cogs. If you press the R1, you see that this is the page where your own personal quests are going to be. And you go over one more time, we have all events, in which PlayStation is saying like, hey, we got something cool going on here, you can show up if you want to. It's kind of like a calendar. So you see something that has started or will start on November the 4th. It's the going away party for the Central Plaza. Is going to be here, and yeah, some stuff is going to be going down. We've got Gran Turismo 5. I think they meant to say endurance race, but it says endurance race. We've got another quest is going on the 4th. We've got Aliens vs. Predator dance-offs. So it's just all this kind of cool things that's going on here. Put on a zombie costume on the 5th of November and get ready to eat some brains. So, you know, it's just things that keep you coming back for more. Now, that is more of the social aspect of PlayStation Home, the new PlayStation Home. But, you know, we've got games, too. Here's the game store. And in here, these are games that you can just purchase. These are arcade cabinets that you put in your home spaces, some chessboards, pool, darts, you know, things like that. This stuff is not free. But if you head over to this little game here called Cogs, I will give you a little demonstration of how this works. Cogs is a puzzle game. You just have to line up all these gears and get them to work. Like I said earlier, it is the very first quest that you have to go through in order to continue the rest of the quests. And this is pretty simple once you get the hang of it. You just have to line up the cogs so that they will all turn in unison. And then, you know, you rotate it around. And now I have to get the cogs over to this spot here. So, you know, we're just going to do that. There you go. There's another cog. And then here's some right here. I'm not going to do this whole thing. There are 3 different rounds, I guess, that you would go through in this game of Cogs. And, oh wait, I didn't do that right. There's 3 different games that you have to, rounds that you go through when you play Cogs. And once you do, you will get a special item for your troubles. And I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm screwing up big time. But I did complete it before. Alright, whatever. Anyway, that's cogs. You get a special item once you complete it. And over here is the Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception PlayStation Home minigame, the Fortune Hunter. I did a video on that also in the past, and the reason why this is here is because Uncharted 3 is still new, so you know they're still trying to get your attention, get a little bit of money out of you. And yeah, this is the this is the hub. You can teleport to different places if you want. You can still use your navigator, but if you don't use the navigator, you just go into the teleporter. And you go like, oh, you want to go to Action District, Pier Park, the Sports Walk, the mall, the second floor of the mall, the theater lobby, the Adventure District. If you want to go there, you can do that. PlayStation Hold'em. It's, you know, like Texas Hold'em. It's PlayStation Home in it. And these are individual games, Bootleggers 29 and whatnot. So I'm just going to go to... let's start off at the Action District. And I can't remember if I said it before, but when you go to these districts, you do have to download them first, just like you had to with the old PlayStation Home. The downloads don't take too long. Some places are about 40 megabytes, some are smaller than that, but you know, you don't wait that long for it to download. And of course, you can download in the background or let it download in the foreground. So here we are in the Action District, which looks kind of like Gotham City, which by the way is a terrible place to live. I mean, Gotham City, my goodness. Ugh, just so much going on. It's like it's a place where crazy people just go, hey, let's go to Gotham. It's always dark and it's raining. Never seen the sun in Gotham. Anyway, in the Action District, you can play games that have been released previously, such as the Killzone 3 Home Defender. You can take a look at this creepy little house here. You can go over to, I believe this is Salt Shooter, if I'm correct. Yeah, you can go and play Salt Shooter here, or you can go to one of the new games in PlayStation Home in the Action District, which is Bootleggers 29, which is based on what I'm guessing is Prohibition times, mobsters versus cops, Prohibition, moving the hooch, Tommy guns, nice suits, and even nicer hats. So that's what this area encompasses. It is a first-person multiplayer shooter, and it appears as if it's really crowded at the moment. And I guess this is one of the gripes that, you know, I've always had about PlayStation Home, is that if a game is full, you just can't jump in. You know, there's 3 warehouses. There's 8 players on each side, and it's all occupied. I have no idea when they're going to finish playing, so you could just be sitting here waiting for a while. And while we hopefully don't wait too long for something to open up, you can just look at the controls. It controls pretty much like a standard first-person shooter, but there are some exceptions. You aim with L1, and you fire with R1. You can fire a gas bomb, a triangle. You pick up weapons using L2, you just don't run over them. You reload with square, which is normal. You switch weapons with circle, which isn't quite normal. But you cannot sprint, to my knowledge. There is no sprinting, so you can't click the left analog stick and sprint. And there's also no jumping as well. And I really wanted to show you this, but it appears it's just too crowded. We can't sit around here forever, so okay, let's just head out, and maybe we'll go to another district with the new game. We're gonna go to Pier Park, and I'm gonna try out their RC racing game. Hopefully it won't be as crowded as Bootleggers 29 turned out to be. And I did not have to leave the building in order to move over to the pier, but I did anyway. Sports Walk, Action District, Pier Park. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to look at the Ferris wheel. We are going to gawk at the turkeys that are running around for some reason. My guess is that it's November and Thanksgiving, so they've got a bunch of turkeys running around like crazy. I don't think you can interact with said turkeys, but let's just see. Everything has to load. There it is. There's the big turkeys. Hey turkeys, my head's on fire. Why don't you jump up there and alright, turkeys. So while they're gobbling away, here's the Ferris wheel. It says play, but you're not really playing anything. You're just hanging out on the Ferris wheel. You can invite other people to join you, like this person, 5-star chick. I can be like, hey, join me on the Ferris wheel. It'll be fun, but I'm not going to. And you just kind of relax here. Take in the sights, look out over the water, look at the sunset. And unfortunately, you can't turn the camera around to see your person and get a really good look at the park. You know, you're just restricted to this one angle. And you kind of lose the effect of actually riding on a Ferris wheel, because you know, it's like, yeah, I know I'm moving up and down, but since I can't really look at too many things at a certain point, it's just kind of And for some reason, even though I believe this was the quest, I just never unlocked the quest for, you know, the Ferris wheel. I don't know why. Maybe someone has to ride with me. Anyway, that's the Ferris wheel. Let's get off of here. And let's go over to, not the cinema, not to the gigantic speakers over here, where people like to hang out and dance. We're going to do some RC car racing. So let's go to the RC rally. This is going to take us to a little room that has, just like Bootleggers 29, these little points where everyone just kind of hangs around and waits for the press X to play thing comes up so that they can. And whoa, that is a lot of creepy home ghosts. Alright. Everyone likes to hang around the first ones. We're going to go to the last one. Alright, so let's play. It's waiting on the server. Hopefully it won't wait. We won't be waiting that long to start the RC Rally multiplayer. Looks like we're about to jump in. Yeah, first time I did this, you know, it took not a long time, but you know, it was long enough to be noticeable. There we go, RC Rally. So we are going to check out the controls. You know, pretty standard. X is to go, square is your power boost, your brake with square, or alternatively, you can use the L1 and R2 buttons to do all that. You can do barrel rolls, and you can flip, and it reminds me, Google has this do a barrel roll thing on the site. If you type in do a barrel roll in Google, the page will do a barrel roll. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, we're inside, well, I want to go inside the alpha lobby, but the match is in progress. Can I make my own lobby then, please? Select track. Only one is unlocked. I don't think they're gonna let me in because it's in progress. Let's go over to another one of these. Hopefully I can. Oh, this is RC Rally single player. Okay, maybe that'll be good enough. It can be single player and multiplayer. Once again, only one track unlocked so far. Which one do I want? I don't know what these loadouts are. Everything looks the same. So we're just gonna go with this, and here we go. Motorstorm Apocalypse, it ain't. But it is RC racing. Controls in this, you know, there's no lag. It feels good. Still, little cup. It still has its little home feel to it. The controls are kind of snappy. If you go a little bit too far off the beaten path, you hit something, it will snap you back. But you can crash and tumble. You can't hit corners too fast and expect nothing to happen. We're going to do another little flip here. Woo! Ah! One too many flips. Alright, I won't do that again. And I'm not even hitting the brake. I'm just letting off on the gas whenever I get to, whenever I'm going too fast around these corners. Got some alt rock playing in the background. You know, it's alright. Adds a little bit of excitement to RC racing. I don't know what you have to do to unlock the other tracks. And I don't know why it says I'm in position 2 out of 2. Oh, am I done? Any rewards? I didn't get any new parts. Ah, so it must be customizable, at least to an extent. Alright. Well, yeah, there's your RC rally. That's single player. There's also multiplayer here in the back, which we could not get into. Yeah, there you go. Let's check out another space, and this may be one of the last spaces that we go to, just for the fact that this video is 15 minutes. So last but not least, alright, let's go to Sports Walk. I'm not a big sports guy, but there is a sports trivia game here that you can play. So if you're up on your sports, that's something that you can do. No, that's Pier Park. Where's the Sports Walk? I thought this is Sports Walk. Oh, we're here. Oh, okay. So yeah, here's the bar here. You can play some PlayStation Home poker if you like. Let's see, where is the
co-pilot were also taken to the hospital as a precaution. Officials
What is
said
that?
a small jet ran off the runway at Key West International Airport just before 8 o'clock.
Is this real
According
news?
to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, the pilot and co-pilot radioed that the plane had no brakes on land.
This is from the alternative press. I think this is real news.
100 feet beyond a 600-foot safety area.
I don't want to keep it on
Safety Board will investigate the cause of
the
crash.
alternative
In 2004, plane Hendrick Owens
press,
crashed
but you know, that's pretty cool, which is something that you will see in sports bars. You know, the news going on.
Brian Thomas, the Associated Press.
Okay, so that's the Associated Press. I'm trying to see where is the trivia. I know there's trivia here somewhere, but we might not be. Oh, here we go. Sports Walk trivia. Get out of the way, people. Home sports trivia. Oh, it's not ready. I don't care. I just want to show the people this. Okay, so let's embarrass myself. Which New Orleans Saint won the 1978 Sporting News NFC Player of the Year award? Dude, I'm going to say it was Wes Chandler. I'm totally wrong. It was Archie Manning. Tiger Woods' mother comes from which country? Thailand. I knew that. What color was the trademark towel that Georgetown coach John Thompson wore on his shoulder? White. Yeah. So yeah, that's your sports. I'm done with this here. But yeah, guys, that's the PlayStation Home, the new PlayStation Home. Just a few places, almost 20-minute long video. I'm gonna wrap it up now. There's still plenty more to see here. Yeah, but you can just jump in, explore, have a good time. I haven't experienced any big problems with it. But yeah, go in, see what it's like. Maybe you'll enjoy it. So far, I give it a thumbs up. Can't wait for more stuff to come out. So until next time, this is Jeremy from GamerTell.com, and I'll see you around later.